Law is the first thing that I have in mind about Christian. When I remember about law, I always remember about Moses and the Ten Commandments. It is written in the law that the testimony of two is agree what they say is true. Law is a gift from God and delivered by Moses. Law is created for human. Human does not live for law. Law is created to maintain human life. God valued human life, therefore, God created law. It is now about the Ten Commandments brought to you by Moses. It is written in the first commandments, "You shall have no other God before me." I think in order to obey that law, we need data about God and make decision about who is God. To know the difference between the true God and the false God, since it was brought by Moses, is God of Moses really the true God? God of Moses said, "I am God of Abraham, of Isaac, and Jacob." Moses had a really nice family after he got kicked out of Egypt. God did not let Moses to just enjoy his family. God gave Moses very difficult tasks. God said to Moses, "Go to Egypt and say to Pharaoh that God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob wanted you to let God's people go to the promised land." Pharaoh did not trust Moses. Moses was his brother, though. Moses introduced the power of Israel's God. From snakes, the 10 plagues, pillar of cloud by day, pillar of fire by night, parting Red Sea, water from the rocks, food from the sky, and sacred Holy of Holies. We cannot prove if all the things in the day of Moses really happened. I think, for me, that event is really good enough to prove that God of Moses is the real God. It is good to have God. Having God, it means we obey the first commandment of the law. If we don't have God, we disobey the law. There is no way we will obey the law if there is no prophet. Everybody always knew that. God promised everlasting life for those who believe in God, life from God, life that is given by God. It is worth more than anything in all life. For example, you work for 10 years, then people called you rich. When you have everlasting life, you can work forever. Can you compare how rich you can be? And the immortal body from God will work so much better than our mortal body. So why not? I think it is better to have God.